Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 5 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter division. The lessons we're going to cover today from the chapter are estimate quotients, choose numbers with a particular quotient. Then we'll start a new chapter that is multiply decimals. And the lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are estimate products of decimals and multiply decimals and whole numbers word problems. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is estimate quotients from the chapter division. Let's just start with the lesson. Okay, here I'm on grade 5 maths. The chapter we're going to start with is division. And here is the lesson we're going to start with is estimate quotients. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, estimate which sign makes the statement true. So 3313 divided by 4, and you need to put a sign either less or greater, and that equals 1152. Got it? So we have to estimate the numbers first. Like you have 113. Let me just write it down on the board. 3113 divided by 4, the missing sign in 1152. Okay, first we have to estimate. So let's just estimate. Here you have 3113, 31. 4 times 8 is 32. Got it? That means you can estimate it to 3200 divided by 4. Got it? So 3200 divided by 4 is 4 times 8 is 32. It is 800. And then you have to compare it to 1152. So 800 is greater than 1152 or less than 1152. 800 is less than 1152. Got it? So you have to solve the side of one side of the question. Like for this one, on the right hand side you have 3113 divided by 4. First you have to solve and then you have to compare both the numbers. Got it? But before solving you have to do estimate. You have to estimate the number. Got it? Like 3113, so you have to estimate and then you have to divide. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself. They are already solved, so I'm going to start with the test questions. Got it? Okay, the first one is 22,511 and the missing sign, that equals 7,157 divided by 7. 7,170 divided by, sorry, this. Okay, so first of all, you have to solve this side, got it? Okay, look at the number here. You have 71. We know that 7 times 10 is 70. Got it? That means we can round this number to 7,000. Got it? Now you have to divide 7,000 by 7. So 7,000 divided by 7 is 7 times 1 is 7. It is 1,000. You have to now compare this number to 2,511. Got it? So 2,511 is greater than 1,000 or less than 1,000? 2,511 is greater than 1,000. Got it? So that means the correct option is greater 1. 2,511 is greater than 1,000. So the correct option is option number 1. Got it? So that's how you have to solve the question. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 3113. I think that's the one we did on the tutorial. Yes, that's the same one. 3113 divided by 4. 1152. So here we have 3113. 31, just look at the first two digits. 4 times 8 is 32. Got it? That means we can estimate the number to 3200. Got it? 3200 divided by 4 is 4 times 8 is 32, so it is 800. You have to compare 800 and 1152, so 800 is greater or less. 800 is less than 1152. Got it? So the correct option is less than. Got it? So the correct option is, then just select the correct option and click on the OK button. The next one is 986 divided by 8. 986 divided by 8, and you have to compare to 397. Okay, here you have 98. Mm, 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So we can round off this number to 960. Got it? Because you can divide 960 by 8. Got it? You can either round off the number to 800, because we know that 8 times 10 is 800. Got it? So you can round off. Okay, 12 times 8 is 96, so it is 120. You have to compare 120 and 397. So obviously 120 is less than 397. Got it? You can also go for 800. Got it? So it is 120 is less than 397. In both the cases, the answer is less than. Got it? The correct option is option number 2. Okay, the next one is 9437 divided by 9438 divided by 7, and you have to compare to 2454. Okay, 9438. Wait, let me see. 9438. You can round off the number to 94. It is. Got it? So here you have 94. 13 times 7 is 91. So you can round off the number to 9100. Got it? That is the nearest one that can be divided by 7. Got it? So when you divide 9100 by 7, it is 1300. Got it? You have to compare now 1300 and 2054. So 1300 is less than 2454. Got it? So the correct option is less than. Got it? So just select the correct option. That's how you round off the numbers. Got it? You have to look for the nearest number that can divide by the divisor. Got it? Like I go for 91, because I know that 13 times 7 is 91. So we can go for 1300. So the correct option is less than. Got it? Okay, the next one is 434, the missing number. 434, the missing sign, and 312 divided by 3. So here you have 31 divided by 3. Got it? We know that 3 times 10 is 30. So we can go for 300. Got it? 300 divided by 3. So 300 divided by 3 is 100. So 434 is greater than 100 or less than 100? 434 is greater than 100. Got it? So the correct option is greater than. So option number 1 is the correct one. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next topic. Got it? Okay, the next one is you can complete the test by yourself later today. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? The next one is choose numbers with a particular quotients. Okay, let's just start with the first example. Choose two numbers from the box to complete the division sentence. That means you have to select any two numbers that when divided by each other, the answer is 12. Got it? You have to look for the numbers that when divide, which number divided. You know that you have to look for the factors actually. Here you have 12 and here you have 2, 24, 28 and 45. You need to look which numbers can be divided by 12. 12 can be divided by 2 and 24 is a factor of 2. Got it? That means 2 and 24. It would be 24 divided by 2 that equals 12. Got it? You have to look for a factor and a number that can divide the. Okay. Just look at, let me just write it down on board. 2, 8, 22, 25. 2, 8, 22, 25. And miss dash and dash divides equals 11. Okay, just start from the first number. Here you have 2. 11 times, no, 11 cannot be divided by 2. Got it? Here you have 8. No, 8 cannot be 11 cannot be divided by 8. Just look at this number. Here you have 22. 22 is a factor of 11. 11 times 2 makes 22, isn't it? That means 22 is a factor. That means the first number is 22. Now the second one, 11 times 2. 2 is here. That means 22 divided by 2 equals 11. Got it? So the two numbers are 22 divided by 2. Got it? Option number 2 is the correct one. Got it? Or either, in case you are given with the options, the easiest way is you can look for the options. Got it? Like for this one, 3, 4, 40, 61. 3, 4, 40 and 61. You need to see dash and dash have a quotient of 10. That means when you divide the two missing numbers, they have the quotient. Got it? You can look for the options. Just look at the options. 40 and 3. Can you divide 40 by 3? No, you cannot divide 40 by 3. Just look at the second option, 40 and 4. Can you divide 40 by 4? 4 times what number is 40? 4 times 10 is 40. Got it? That means the correct option is 40 and 4. Got it? When you divide 40 by 4, 40 divided by 4, 4 times what number is 40? 10. So we have to look for the number that has the quotient 10. That means that is the correct option. Got it? So you can do these questions by these two ways. Got it? So second option is the correct one. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is choose two numbers from the box to complete the syntax. Dash and dash have a quotient of 8. Okay, 6, 10, 61, 80. 6, 10, 61 and 80. Okay, you have to look for the numbers that have the quotient 8. Okay, dash divided by dash equals 80. Okay, just look at the first number. Can you divide 80 by 60? Yes, you can. 60 divided by 6 times 1 is 6. No, you cannot. That means this isn't the correct option. Just look at this number. 10. Can you divide 10 by 80? Yes. Got it? That means one of the number is this one. Okay, just look at the 10 it is. Wait, dash and dash has a quotient of 8. Sorry, not 80. 8. Okay, 10. You cannot divide 8 by 10. Got it? Just look at the 61. Can you divide 61 by 8? No. These are all not the factors of 80. 8, just look at the 80. Is 80 a factor of 8? 8 times, can you divide 80 by 8? 8 times, what number is 80? 8 times 10 makes 80. Here you have 8 and here you have 80. That means 8 times 10 makes 80. So that means that divisor is 80 and the dividend is 10 and the quotient is 8. Got it? So the correct option is 80 divided by 80 and 10 is the correct option. Got it, everyone? If you have any question, any confusion, you can just write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Okay, the next one is 2, 11, 44 and 64. 2, 11, 44 and 64. So dash divided by dash equals 4. You have to look for the two numbers that when divided the answer is 4. Got it? Okay, just look at the numbers. Can you divide, is 2 a factor of 4? Yes, 2 is. Got it? Okay, just look at the 11. Is 11 a factor of 4? No. Got it? 4 cannot be divided by 11. Look at the 44. Is 4 a factor of 44? Yes, 4 times. What number makes 44? 4 times 11. Got it? That means the divisor must be 44 and the div dividend must be dividend must be 44 and divisor must be 11. So the correct option is 44 and 11. Got it? The correct option is option number 2, 44 and 11. Got it? Okay, the next one is choose two numbers from the box to complete the division sentence. Okay, now we're going to look for the given options. The first one is 25 divided by 2. Can you divide 25 by 2? No, you cannot divide 25 by 2. Got it? Just look at the second one, 24 and 2. Can you divide 24 by 2? 2 times what number is 24? 2 times 12 is 24. That means option number 2 is the correct one. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, choose two numbers from the box to complete the sentence. Dash and dash have a quotient of 9. So just look at the options. Which two numbers have the quotient 9? 27 divided by 3 is 27 and 3. 3 times. 3 times what number is 27? 3 times 3 times 9 is 27. Correct? That means option number 1 is the correct option. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Got it? So the correct option is option number 1. 27 divided by 3 is 9. 27 and 3 have a quotient of 9 actually. Got it? Okay, the next one is choose two numbers from a box to complete the division sentence. So just look at the first option, 108 and 128 and 105. Can you divide 128 by 105? No. Just look at the second option, 15 divided by 5. 5 times what number makes 15? 5 times 3 makes 15. So that means option number 15 and 5 have a quotient of 3. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. We are left with the final test of the chapter division. You have to do the final test of the chapter by your own because you cannot cannot see the final test until the status of all the lessons must be completed. Got it? So you can do the final test on your own. Let me just move on to the next chapter. We're going to start with the new chapter, that is multiply decimals. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Okay, just look at the let's just start with the first one, that is estimate products of decimals. We're going to start with estimate new chapter, that is multiply decimals, and the lesson we're going to start with is estimate products of decimals. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the first example. Estimate the products, round each number to the greatest place value, then multiply. So basically you have to estimate the product. First you have to round off the decimal to the greatest place value. Got it? And then you have to multiply. So just look at the first example, 9.62. 9.62 times 21. Okay, you have to round off the numbers to the greatest place value. Got it? Here you have 9.6. You have to round off the number. Got it? Just look at the very first digit right after the decimal. Here you have 6. 6 is greater than 5. You have to compare this very first number right after the decimal to 5. If it is greater than 5, like 6, here you have 6 and 6 is greater than 5. Got it? That means you have to round up. Round up means you have to add 1 to the decimal and remove the you have to add 1 to the whole number and remove the decimal portion. So 9.62 is just rounded off to 10. Then you have 21. So the greatest place value is 2. You round to the nearest 10. So 21 is rounded off to 20. Got it? So you have to do 20 times 2. So 20 times 200 is 20 times 100 is 200. So the correct option is 200. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. That is the one we just did on board. 9.62 times 21, it is rounded off to 10 and 20, so it would be 200. Got it? Okay, the next one is 2.88 times 96. So 2.88 times 96. Okay, just look at the decimal first. Just look at the very first number right after the decimal point. You have 8. You have to compare this number to 5. 8 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 8 is greater than 5. That means you have to round up. Round up means you have to add 1 to the whole number, and the decimal portion, you have to remove the decimal portion. It would be now 2.88 is rounded off to 3. Okay, now just look at the 96. The digit, the highest place value is 9, and the digit right next to 9 is 6. You have to compare this digit to 5. 6 is greater than 5. You have to round up, add 1 to the digit that is at the highest position and replace the other digit with 0. So 9 plus 1 is 10 and replace the 6 with 0. So it would be 100. So 100 divided by 3 is 300. Got it? So the correct option is 100 times 3 equals 300. Got it, everyone? If you have any question, any confusion, you can just write down the question in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusion if you have any. Okay, the next one is 36 times 2.86. 36 times 2.86. Okay, just look at the 36. 3 is at the highest place value. So the digit right next to 3 is 6. Compare this number to 5. 6 is greater than 5 or less than 5? 6 is greater than 5. That means you have to round up. Add 1 to the highest place value. 3 plus 1 is 4 and replace the other digits with 0. Now you have to round off 2.8. So the very first digit right after the decimal point is 8. And 8 is greater than 5. That means you have to round up. add one whole number and remove decimal portion. So 2 plus 1 is 3, so it will be rounded off to 3. Got it? So 3 times 4 is 12, so it is rounded off to 120. Got it? The correct option is 120. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 4.54 times 746. 4.54 times 746. Okay, the digit right next to decimal is 5. You have to compare this number to 5. So 5 is equal to 5. They are equal. In case they are equal, you have to round up. Got it? Round up means add 1 to the decimal and add 1 to the whole number and replace the decimal portion. Got it? So it would be rounded off to 5. Okay, now just look at the 746. 7 is at the digit that is 7 is a digit that is at the 100 position. Just look at the very next digit 4. You have to compare this digit to 5. 4 is less than 5. Got it? That means you have to round on the same digit 100. So it would be rounded off to 700. Got it? So 7 times 5 is 35. So the correct option is 3500. Got it? The correct option is 3500. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Estimate the product, round each number to its greatest place value, then multiply 999 times 5.3. So which is the correct option? Anyone who knows the answer? 9.999.5. And if you know the answer, you can just write down the answers in the chat box. Okay, 999 is rounded off to 1000 and 5.3 is rounded off to 5. Got it? So 1000 times 5 is 5000. Got it? So the correct option is 5000. Got it? So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 38 times 7.82. 38 times 7.82. So 38 is rounded off to 40. Got it? And 7.82 is rounded off to 8. So it would be 8 times 4 is 32. So it is 320. Got it? So the correct option is 320. Okay, the next one is 8.9 times 599. So 8.9 is rounded off to 8.9 times 559. So just look at the first digit right after decimal 9 is greater than 5. Got it? That means you have to round up. So 8.9 is rounded to 9. Then you have 559. So this is the digit that is at the hundreds position, and the next one is 5. 5 is equal to 5. You have to round up, so it would be rounded off to 600. And 9 times 6 makes 54. So the estimated product is 5400. Got it? So the correct one is 5400. Just select the correct one, click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 437.606.21. So 437 is rounded off to 400 and 6.21 is rounded off to 6. So 400 times 6 is 2400. Got it? So the correct option is 2400. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is multiply decimals and whole numbers word problem. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, let me just read the question. Laura bikes 8.2 kilometers each school. In total, how far will Laura bike over 6 school days? So you have to multiply a decimal and a whole number. 8.2 is a decimal and 6 is a whole number. Got it? So it is 8.2 times 6. So first let's just multiply without the decimal. Got it? 8.2 times 6. Let's just multiply without decimal. It is 82 times 6. Got it? 6 times 2 is 12, 2 and 1 carry. 6 times 8 is 48 and 1, 49. So it is 492. Got it? 82 times 6 is 492. Now you have a decimal point, one digit in the one of the decimal has one digit in the decimal. Got it? So basically you have 492. You have to move decimal point one place left. So it would be then 49.2. Got it? That is, you have 49.2. Let's just start with the test question so that we can do the practice question. You can have a look on the tutorial one by yourself. They are already solved. Got it? Next one is a hose in a desert factory pumps out 8.2 liters of chocolate syrup each minute. If how many liters of chocolate syrup will the hose pump out in 4 minutes? So you have to do 8.2 times 4. Got it? So you have to do 8.2 times 4. Got it? So let's just multiply without the decimal first. Got it? Just 282 times 4, like simple multiplication we do. Got it? 4 times 2 is 8 and 4 times 8 is 32. You have a decimal, one decimal place in the number. Got it? So you have to, that means you have to move decimal point. Basically decimal point is here. You have to move one place left. So it would be 32.8. Got it? So the correct option is 32.8. Camille is on a treadmill set to 1.4 miles per hour. How many miles would Camille be able to cover in 8 hours? So you have to do 1.4 times 8. Got it? 1.4 times 8. Just multiply without the decimal. Just do 14 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Here you have 2 and 3 carry. 8 times 1 is 8 and 3 11. It is 11.2. You have one decimal place in the number. So you have to move decimal point one place left. So it would be 11.2. Got it? The correct option is 11.2. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Got it? Okay, the next one is a factory makes 2.5 meters of masking tape every minute. How many meters of masking tape can the factory make in 3 minutes? So you have to do 2.5 times 3. Yes. Hi, if you have any question, you can just write down the question. 2.5 times 3. You have to do 2.5 times 3. Akanvi, do you have any question? So just multiply without decimal. It would be 25 times 3. So 25 times 3 is 3 times 5 is 15, 5 and 1 carry. 3 times 2 is 6 and 1, 7. So 25 times 3 is 75. You have one decimal place, so move decimal place one left. So it would be 7.5. Got it? So the correct option is 7.5. Just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. A factory makes 9.5 feet of rope per minute. How many feet of rope will the factory make in 9 minutes? So you have to do 9.5 times 9. You have to do 9.5 times 9, just multiply without decimal, so it would be 95 times 9. So 9 times 5 is 45. Here you have 5 and 4 carry. 9 times 9 is 81 and 4 85. So it is 85 855. You have just one decimal place in the question, so just move decimal points one place left, so it would be 85.5. Got it? So the correct option is the second one. 85.5 is the correct option. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. The next one is Kimi drives 6.8 miles each times she goes to visit her grandparents. How far will Kimi drive if she visits her grandparents 7 times? So you have to do 6.8 times 7. Got it? You have to do 6.8 times 7. Got it? Just multiply without decimal. So it would be 7 times 8 is 56. 6 and 5 carry. 7 times 6 is 42 and 5 47. You have to move decimal points one place left. So it would be 47.6. Got it? The correct option is 47.6. Okay, the next one is Bell bought metal rods that are each 4.2 centimeter long. If Bell lines up 5 of them end to end, how long will the line be? So you have to do 4.2 times 5. Got it? You have to do 4.2 times 5. Just multiply without decimal. 5 times 2 is 10, 0 and 1 carry. 5.5 times 4 is 20 and 1. 21. You have to move decimal point one place left. So it would be then 21.0. We can say it is 21. Got it? So the correct option is 21. So the correct option is 21. Okay, the next one is Victor's dog eats 1.8 kilograms of dog food each day. How much dog food will Victor's dog eat in 9 days? So you have to do 9 times 1.8. Got it? 1.8 times 9. Just multiply without decimal. So it would be 9 times 8 is 72. Write 2 and carry 7. 9 times 1 is 9 and 7 16. So it is 162. You have to move decimal point one place left. So you have to move it from here to here. It would be 16.2. Got it? The correct option is 16.2. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we are working on grade 5 maths. We have started with the chapter division. The lessons we have covered from the chapter are estimate quotients, then choose numbers with a particular quotient. Then we have started the new chapter, that is multiply decimals. And the lessons we have covered from the chapter is estimate products of decimal. And the one we just completed is multiply decimals and whole numbers with problems. So if you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Please click on the like button right below the video. That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.